Why Japanese seniors live so long? Picture this: an 87-year-old woman in Japan wakes up every morning at sunrise, tends to her small garden, and walks to the local market to chat with neighbors she's known for 40 years. She moves slowly but with purpose, her eyes bright with curiosity about each new day. This isn't a fairy tale. This is the everyday reality for millions of Japanese seniors who are living longer, healthier, and happier lives than almost anywhere else in the world. Hello, dear friends. Today I want to share something beautiful with you, something that might change how you think about growing older. In Japan, people don't just live longer than the rest of us. They live better. They wake up each day with a reason to smile. They feel needed, loved, and connected to their community in ways that many of us have forgotten. You might be wondering what makes Japanese seniors so special. Is it something in their genes? Is it magic? The truth is much simpler and more wonderful than that. It's about small, gentle choices they make every single day. Choices that any of us can make, no matter where we live or how old we are. Let me tell you about Hiroshi, a 92-year-old man from a small town near Tokyo. Every morning, Hiroshi puts on his favorite blue sweater and walks to the corner where children wait for the school bus. He doesn't have grandchildren of his own, but for 10 years, he has helped these little ones cross the street safely. The children call him Grandpa Hiroshi and wave to him from the bus windows. When asked why he does this, Hiroshi smiles and says simply, "They need me and I need them." This is the first secret of Japanese longevity. They call it Ikigai, which means reason for being. It's not about big dreams or grand achievements. It's about having something small but meaningful to do each day. Something that makes you feel useful and connected to the world around you. Have you ever felt like your days blur together sometimes? Like you're not sure what you're supposed to do with your time? This feeling is so common as we get older, especially if we've retired or if our children have grown up and moved away. But Ikigai teaches us that purpose doesn't have to be complicated or demanding. Your Ikigai might be watering your plants each morning and watching them grow. It might be calling one friend each week to check how they're doing. It might be learning to knit scarves for the local shelter, or reading stories to children at the library once a month. The key is that it's something you choose, something that feels good to you, and something that connects you to life in a gentle way. Think about this for a moment. What is one small thing you already do that brings you joy? Maybe it's feeding the birds outside your window, or calling your old friend, or teaching your neighbor how to plant. That feeling you get when you do these things, that warm sense of being helpful and needed, that's your Ikigai showing itself to you. Now let me share another beautiful story. In the mountain villages of Japan, there lives a woman named Sachiko, who is 89 years old. 3 times a week, she walks to her neighbor's house to have tea and talk about their gardens, their memories, and their small daily victories and worries. They've been doing this for 30 years. When Sachiko's husband passed away 5 years ago, these tea visits became even more precious to her. "My friend listens to my heart," Sachiko says, "and I listen to hers." We are never truly alone. This brings us to the second secret of Japanese longevity, something they call Moai. It means meeting for a common purpose, but really it's about deep, lasting friendships. In Japan, many seniors belong to small groups of friends who support each other through everything life brings. They meet regularly, share meals, celebrate birthdays, and help each other through difficult times. Do you have friends like this in your life? People who really know you, who you can talk to about anything. If you do, you already understand how precious this is. If you don't, please know that it's never too late to build these connections. Even one close friendship can change everything about how you experience your days. The beautiful thing about Moai is that it doesn't require anything fancy or expensive. It can be as simple as having coffee with a neighbor once a week, or joining a small group at your local community center, or even connecting with old friends over the phone. The important part is that you show up regularly and that you share your real self with others. Scientists have studied these Japanese friendships and discovered something amazing. People who have strong social connections live longer, have better memories, feel less pain, and recover from illness more quickly. Their hearts are healthier, their minds stay sharper, and they sleep better at night. This isn't just nice to know. This is medicine for your whole being. Maybe you're thinking, but I'm shy, or I don't know how to make new friends at my age. These feelings are so normal and understandable. Many of us learned to be more careful about trusting people as we got older. But here's what I have learned from watching Japanese seniors. The best friendships often start with the smallest gestures. You don't have to be the most interesting person in the room. You just have to be genuinely curious about others. Ask someone about their garden, or their grandchildren, or what they like to watch on television. Listen with your whole heart when they answer. Share something small about yourself. Friendship grows slowly, like a plant that needs gentle watering day after day. There's something else that Japanese seniors do that fills my heart with warmth. They eat together, not just during special occasions, but as part of their regular routine. In many Japanese communities, seniors gather for simple, shared meals several times a week. They bring dishes to share, they laugh together, they take their time eating. And they treat these meals as sacred moments of connection. Eating alone can make food taste less interesting and make meals feel like just another chore to get through. But when you eat with others, everything changes. The food tastes better, your digestion improves, and you naturally eat more slowly and mindfully. You laugh more, which is wonderful medicine for your body and spirit. Have you ever noticed how much better food tastes when you're sharing it with someone you care about? There's science behind this feeling. When we eat with others, our bodies produce more of the hormones that help us feel happy and relaxed. We also tend to choose healthier foods and eat just the right amount, not too little and not too much. If you live alone, this doesn't mean you can't experience the joy of shared meals. You might invite a neighbor over for soup once a week. You might join others at a local senior center for lunch. You might even have a regular phone call with a friend while you both eat your dinner. The key is connection, not perfection. Japanese seniors also move their bodies every day, but not in the way you might expect. They don't go to intense exercise classes or lift heavy weights. Instead, they walk, they garden. They do gentle stretches. They climb stairs instead of taking elevators when they can. They dance slowly to music they love. They move in ways that feel good and natural to their bodies. This gentle approach to movement is so wise. Your body has carried you through decades of life. It deserves to be treated with kindness and respect, not forced into painful or scary exercises. The goal isn't to become young again. The goal is to feel good in the body you have right now. Walking might be the perfect example of this gentle wisdom. In Japan, many seniors walk everywhere they can. They walk to the market, to visit friends, to enjoy nature, to clear their minds. They don't worry about walking fast or far. They just walk at their own pace, enjoying what they see along the way. When you walk regularly, your heart gets stronger, your bones stay sturdy, your balance improves, and your mood lifts. Walking also gives you time to think, to notice beautiful things around you, and to feel connected to your neighborhood and community. Do you enjoy walking? Even if you can only walk for 5 minutes at a time, or even if you need to use a walker or cane. Moving your body in whatever way feels possible for you is a gift you give yourself. Start small, be patient with yourself, and celebrate every step. There's one more thing about Japanese seniors that touches my heart deeply. They find joy in simple, everyday moments. They notice when the light falls beautifully through their window. They appreciate the taste of their morning tea. They feel grateful for a warm blanket on a cold day. They take pleasure in small accomplishments, like organizing a drawer or finishing a crossword puzzle. This isn't about pretending that life is perfect or ignoring real problems. Japanese seniors face challenges just like all of us. They experience loss, illness, loneliness, and worry. But they've learned something powerful about resilience. They've learned that even on difficult days, there are small moments of beauty and meaning if we train ourselves to notice them. This practice of finding joy in small things is like a muscle that gets stronger with use. The more you notice good moments, the more good moments you'll find. It changes how your brain works, making you naturally more optimistic and grateful. What small things bring you joy? Maybe it's the way your pet greets you in the morning, or the feeling of clean sheets on your bed, or the sound of rain on your roof. These moments are always there, waiting for you to notice them. They're free gifts that life offers you every single day. As we near the end of our time together today, I want you to know something important. You don't have to change everything about your life to live longer and better. The Japanese secrets of longevity aren't about perfection. They're about small, gentle choices made with love and consistency. You don't need to find a huge life purpose tomorrow. You just need to find one small thing that makes you feel useful and connected. You don't need to make 10 new friends this month. You just need to nurture one meaningful relationship. You don't need to run marathons. You just need to move your body gently and regularly. You don't need to become a different person. You just need to appreciate the person you already are. Every single thing I've shared with you today is something you can try in your own way, at your own pace. There's no rush, no pressure, no judgment. There's only invitation and possibility. If this brought you even a little peace today, consider subscribing to Dear Senior. Let's take this gentle journey together, one small step at a time, one day at a time, one moment of connection and joy at a time. You deserve to live your best life, no matter what your age. And I believe with all my heart that you can.